Picture living your entire life believing that every setback, every difficulty you face, is actually leading you towards something better. It might sound like one of those uplifting sayings you often see on social media, but what if I told you it's not just a cliché? This concept is deeply rooted in an ancient philosophy known as Stoicism. Stoicism isn't just about enduring life's challenges. It's about embracing them and using them to become stronger. It's a philosophy that has been around for centuries and has proven its worth over time. Today we're going to delve into Stoicism and explore how its timeless wisdom can guide us through life's ups and downs. Whether you're grappling with personal struggles, facing professional obstacles, or simply trying to navigate the chaos of everyday life, Stoic teachings provide a roadmap for not just surviving, but thriving. They remind us that true fulfillment doesn't come from changing our circumstances, but from changing our perspective and response to them. If you've ever felt like you're constantly fighting against the odds, wondering how to find peace amidst chaos, or if you're just intrigued by the idea of ancient wisdom in our modern world, then you're in the right place. Together, let's uncover how Stoicism can help us transform challenges into triumphs, leading lives filled with intention, integrity, and unwavering resilience. As we embark on this transformative journey, I encourage you to subscribe and join us every step of the way. Each moment of this exploration is designed to inspire and empower you, and you won't want to miss any part of it. I challenge you to comment below which one of these steps resonate with you the most. I wanted to take a minute to thank everyone who has subscribed and encourage those who haven't to please consider subscribing to see the rise of Stoic empire. Number 1. Question your own limits. Think about your limits. Have you ever settled for less than what you can really achieve? Many of us just go through life without really thinking about what we're capable of. But why not push ourselves further? That simple question can help us break free from fear and laziness. Let's dive deeper into this idea from a Stoic point of view. Stoics weren't passive observers of life. They took control of their destinies. They were always thinking about how they could become better people. When faced with a decision, they'd ask themselves, why not choose the path that helps me grow? It's not about taking reckless risks, but making thoughtful decisions that align with our values. So, when you're unsure about trying something new or putting in more effort, ask yourself, why not? Why not go for that promotion or start that project you've been thinking about? These choices shape the course of our lives, but asking why not isn't just about facing external challenges. It's also about confronting the doubts and fears within ourselves. It's about challenging ourselves to break free from mediocrity. Remember, Stoic heroes like Marcus Aurelius saw challenges as opportunities for growth. They didn't settle for an easy life. They aimed for excellence. When you ask yourself, why not? You're joining them in the pursuit of a better life. So the next time you hesitate, remember that you have the power to rewrite your story. You have the ability to surpass your perceived limitations. Embrace the Stoic mindset. Ask yourself, why not? See how far your courage and curiosity can take you. Number 2, be obsessed with getting better. Become really focused on getting better. In Stoicism, this means always trying to improve. Stoics believed in concentrating on what they could control, like their actions and how they reacted to things happening around them. They didn't aim for perfection. They aimed for progress. And that's what I'm encouraging you to go for. Steady, never-ending progress. Think about it. Making things better is at the center of everything important. Whether it's getting better at your job, making your relationships stronger, or finding inner peace, a fulfilling life is all about growing. When you're really focused on improving, you're like the Stoics, working on mastering yourself. You're dedicated to becoming the best version of yourself, not for praise or recognition from others, but because it's the truest way to live according to your beliefs. But here's the thing. Being obsessed with improving doesn't mean being hard on yourself. It means being kind to yourself while working hard to grow. It's about celebrating small successes and staying eager to keep growing. Sure, there will be times when things don't go well, but like the Stoics, you'll see these as lessons, not failures, on your journey to getting better. So how do you get into this mindset of always improving? Start by setting clear goals that match what you believe in. Every day, think about your actions and choices, and see if they're helping you grow. See challenges as chances to learn and push yourself. And most importantly, stay curious and willing to change how you do things. Remember, becoming better never ends. There's always more to learn, more to do, and more to become. And in this journey, we find our greatest happiness and satisfaction. So let's embrace this focus on improving, not just to reach goals, but as the way we live. As we travel this path together, let's help and encourage each other to do our best, to shape our own futures, and to live each day with purpose, excitement, and a strong desire to grow. Number 3, pour your heart into it. The Stoics were a group of ancient philosophers known for their resilience, steadfastness, and unwavering commitment to their values. When Stoics decided to pursue something, they did so with complete dedication and determination. This dedication wasn't fueled by a desire for praise or recognition, but by their belief that wholehearted commitment was essential for living a virtuous and meaningful life. They didn't approach their responsibilities or passions half-heartedly. Instead, they poured all their energy, focus, and effort into their endeavors. They believed that the true value of their actions didn't lie in the outcomes but in the depth of their commitment. Giving it all they've got meant channeling every ounce of their being into their pursuits. Living with this level of commitment wasn't just about going through the motions of life. It was about actively shaping their destinies with their thoughts, choices, and actions. They understood the importance of dreaming big, and more importantly, acting big. This meant taking bold and decisive steps forward, even when faced with challenges and uncertainties. However, it wasn't just about what they did. It was also about how they did it. They approached their tasks, relationships, and personal growth with sincerity, passion, and integrity. They were fully present and engaged in everything they did, whether it was working on a project, spending time with loved ones, or reflecting on their own development. When obstacles inevitably arose, Stoics faced them with courage and resilience. They drew upon their inner strength to overcome adversity and continued to push forward despite setbacks. To adopt this philosophy in one's own life, individuals must first identify their core values, goals, and passions. Once identified, they should commit to pursuing these wholeheartedly, setting high standards for themselves and striving to meet them every day. This commitment isn't driven by obligation, but by a genuine desire to live authentically and fully. Living with this level of dedication isn't a one-time decision, but a continuous choice made every day, in every moment. Embracing this philosophy can lead to a profound sense of fulfillment and purpose in life. By supporting and inspiring each other, individuals can strive to live with unwavering passion and purpose, leaving behind a legacy of excellence and virtue. Ultimately, it's not just about the achievements, but about the journey and the person one becomes along the way. Number 4, stay on your path. It's easy to get sidetracked these days. There are so many distractions, temptations, and reasons to give up on your goals. But that's when the real magic happens. Sticking to your path, even when things are crazy, shows you believe in something bigger. You're honoring your journey, your values, and yourself. Think about wise people from long ago. They knew life could pull you in different directions, and make you forget what's truly important. But they also knew the power of staying focused, of holding on to their principles and goals no matter what. For them, it wasn't just about winning, it was about being a good person with strong morals. So, what does staying on track mean for you? It's about knowing exactly where you're headed in life. What do you value? What are you working towards? Who do you want to be? It's like having a North Star to guide you, even when things get stormy and difficult. But here's the catch. Staying on track doesn't mean being inflexible. Life throws curveballs, and sometimes you need to adjust your plans. As long as these changes keep you moving in the right direction, towards your dreams and values, then you're still on course. So how do you make sure you stay on track? It all starts with knowing yourself. Take time to think about what's important to you, your goals, and how you see your life unfolding. Write this down, review it often, and let it be your guide. It takes discipline to make choices that align with your path, even if they're tough or unpopular. Remember, being strong is key. When you hit obstacles or setbacks, see them as ways to get even more determined and committed to your journey. Number 5, don't focus on outcomes. Most of us are told to just focus on winning, on the final result. But what if I said you could be happier and freer by letting go of needing to win all the time? This is where Stoicism comes in. It teaches that some things we can control, like our effort and attitude. But other things, like the final outcome, are out of our hands. If we obsess about winning, we get frustrated and sad because we're trying to control something we can't. So how do we stop focusing on winning? We put our heart and soul into what we're doing, whether it's work, a goal, or a relationship. We enjoy the process, the challenges, and learning along the way, without worrying too much about the final result. Imagine doing your best because you believe in it, not for a reward or praise. That's Stoicism. It's about finding meaning and satisfaction in what you do, not just what you might get from it. But hold on, this doesn't mean not caring about success or goals. It means redefining success. Did you do your best? Did you learn and grow? These are the true wins in Stoicism. How can you start? Think about what matters to you and the person you want to be. Set goals based on that, focusing on how you want to act and what you want to learn, instead of just the prize. When you worry about winning, remind yourself what you can control, your effort and attitude, and focus on those instead. Number 6, you attract what you embody. Imagine your life is like a mirror, showing not just what you do, but also who you are inside. If you're feeling negative, scared, or angry, it shows in how you treat others and the things you experience. On the other hand, if you focus on being kind, strong, and honest, these good qualities will shine through and attract positive people and situations. Stoics believe that a good life comes from being a good person. You can't control the world, but you can control yourself. By working to be the best version of you, you create a life that reflects that. So how do you make this happen? Take time to think about yourself honestly. What are your thoughts, feelings, and actions like? Can you improve in some areas? Next, choose good qualities you want to develop, like bravery, perseverance, or compassion. It's not about being perfect, but about being aware of who you are inside and how it shows on the outside. Try to act in ways that reflect your best values, even when it's difficult. And if you mess up, which everyone does, learn from it and keep trying to be better. By following this Stoic wisdom, you take control of your own life. You can't control everything that happens, but you can control how you react and who you choose to be. As you focus on being your best self, the world around you will start to reflect that positivity too. Number 7, embrace the challenge. Life hits us all with roadblocks, from minor bumps to major detours. Our first instinct might be to feel frustrated, discouraged, or even defeated. But what if we saw these obstacles as hidden gifts, pushing us to grow and learn more about ourselves? That's the core of this Stoic idea. The Stoics weren't sugarcoating life's difficulties. They knew challenges can be painful, but they also believed every obstacle held the potential for an equal or greater benefit. It's not the obstacle itself that defines us, but how we react to it. By choosing to see the obstacle as a path, we transform from being passive victims to active agents of change. So how can you put this into practice? When you face a challenge, take a breath and ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this situation make me stronger? Instead of letting obstacles drain your energy, use them as stepping stones to build resilience, creativity, and perseverance. Remember, the most rewarding journeys often have the steepest climbs. The struggles you face, the barriers you overcome, and the persistence you show all contribute to your story and who you become. Each obstacle is a chance to practice patience, courage, and adaptability, shaping you into a stronger, wiser person. Finally, overcoming obstacles often requires fresh thinking and trying new things. These challenges push us to expand our horizons, think outside the box, and discover hidden strengths. By embracing the Stoic approach, we also cultivate gratitude for the growth these obstacles bring. We learn to appreciate the entire journey, with all its twists and turns, because the toughest lessons are often learned in the face of adversity. Number 8. Do what little you can. Big dreams can feel overwhelming, like weaving a giant tapestry. We might think, what difference can one little thread make? But here's the surprising truth. Every grand accomplishment is built from countless smaller actions, each one seemingly insignificant on its own. The Stoics understood we can't control the final picture. What we can control are our choices, right now. They teach us to focus on the present moment, doing what's right and necessary without getting paralyzed by the big goal or the complex task. Do what little you can is a call to action. It means engaging with life actively, even if our contributions feel small. So how can we live this way? Break down your big goals into tiny, achievable steps. Focus on what you can do today, even if it's just one small step forward. Remember, consistency and persistence are key, not the size of the action. Each small step is a building block, creating a foundation for your dreams. This Stoic mindset also encourages us to find value in the journey itself, not just the finished product. When we focus on doing what little we can, we become more present, engaged, and often more effective. We learn to appreciate the whole journey, with all its ups and downs, because growth and fulfillment come from our daily efforts and choices. By embracing this philosophy, we cultivate humility and resilience. We acknowledge that we're not all-powerful, but we can still make a difference. We learn to be resourceful, adapt, and keep going, even when progress seems slow or invisible. Number 9. Change your definition of success. We're bombarded with messages that success means having the most stuff, the coolest job, or the most followers. But what if we hit pause and redefined what winning really means? The Stoics believe true success isn't about flashy things or impressing others. It's about building a strong character, living in harmony with the world, and fulfilling our human potential. It's being honest, fair, brave, and wise, no matter what life throws your way. This approach to success is awesome because you're in charge. You can't control the economy, job market, or what people think, but you can control your own values and actions. So how do we change our definition of success? Start by looking inward. Reflect on what truly matters to you and the kind of person you want to be. What qualities do you admire in others? Then set goals based on these values, focusing on your personal growth and how you can make a positive impact. Redefining success also means enjoying the journey, not just the destination. Celebrate your efforts, your resilience, and your progress, even if you don't see results right away. In Stoicism, success is as much about how you handle challenges as achieving goals. It's about staying honest and staying calm, no matter the situation. Finally, changing your definition of success can lead to greater happiness. When you're not chasing external validation, you're free to focus on what truly brings you joy and satisfaction. You might discover that pursuing good character and meaningful connections is far more rewarding than any trophy or fancy title. Number 10. Avoid seeking approval. We crave approval these days. It's easy to get lost trying to be liked, forgetting who we are and what truly matters. But Stoicism offers a powerful way out. The Stoics believed our worth comes from our own values and virtues, not from others' opinions. Seeking approval can control us, making our self-esteem depend on their ever-changing judgments. But when we break free from needing likes, we gain amazing freedom. We can act on what we truly believe is right, even if it's unpopular. So how do we detach our actions from needing likes? Start by understanding yourself. Why do you do things? Is it because you believe in them or to win approval? This can be tough, but it's key to being authentic. Next, trust your own judgment. The Stoics valued reason to guide our actions. When you trust your own thinking and act on your convictions, you rely less on approval. Be okay with not everyone liking you. We're all unique, and trying to please everyone makes you lose yourself. Finally, focus on being true to yourself. This attracts the right kind of relationships, built on genuine respect and shared values. Even with criticism or rejection, you can find comfort in knowing you're living with integrity, following your Stoic principles. Number 11. Reject distractions. Our world pulls us in a million directions. Saying no is a superpower, not just about rejecting things, but about protecting what matters most. The Stoics say focus on what's truly important and what you can control. Sometimes that means saying no to things that clash with your values, even if people pressure you. Saying no is like a filter. It lets you spend your time and energy on what's truly meaningful, not just the latest request. But saying no can be tough. We might feel bad letting people down or missing out. But the Stoics say, trust your own judgment and make choices based on reason, not fear of what others think. So how do we get better at saying no? Start by getting clear on your priorities and goals. When you know your direction, it's easier to see what fits your path and what doesn't. You can say no kindly. Thank the person for the offer, but be clear you're declining. Saying no can actually be freeing. It lets you focus on what matters and build self-respect as you honor your needs. And sometimes, it can even earn you more respect from others who see your strength and focus. Number 12. Let it go with indifference. We can't control everything, other people, what happens to us, or the final outcome. But we can control ourselves, our effort, attitude, and how we act. Letting go with indifference isn't about not caring. It's caring about the right things, the things we can control, like our effort and character. We accept the rest, what we can't control, with calmness. Imagine the weight lifted if you stopped stressing about every little thing. This Stoic idea helps us find inner peace, no matter what life throws our way. How do we practice letting go? Be mindful. Notice your reactions and gently remind yourself what you can and can't control. Start small. Practice letting go of minor annoyances. As you get better, you can tackle bigger challenges. Here's the surprising part. The less you try to control everything, the more control you actually have over yourself and your reactions. You become more calm and resilient. Life can be a whirlwind, but Stoicism offers a path to inner peace. As we explore this wisdom, we discover our greatest strength lies within. We can choose how we react, focus on what truly matters, and gracefully let go of the rest. Remember, happiness and fulfillment don't come from fancy things or external validation. They come from building good character, resilience, and inner peace. By applying these strategies, we aim to enrich our souls and foster positive progress in our daily lives. I stand firmly by your side, not only as a guide, but also as a companion on the journey of self-development through Stoic philosophy. Remember, every significant change begins with small steps, and I am always here to offer support and encouragement. Continue striving to be the best version of yourself, and remember that true peace and value originate from within. If this conversation has sparked a desire for more exploration, more understanding, and more growth, I invite you to continue the journey. On your screen, you'll see a playlist that will take you further into the world of Stoicism, its principles, and how they can be applied to everyday life. So go ahead, click on it, and let's continue our journey and grow together. Thank you for joining me today. Until next time, stay stoic, my friends. Watch the next video, and I'll see you there.